Alrighty, howdy ho folks, Multiversal Medium here for another episode of Dragon Quest Treasures. Last time we left off, I talked about Hanna-Barbera cartoons, randomly. The fact that there's like 15 different Scooby-Doo adjacent cartoons from the same company. This episode, we're gonna try to get some political mischief, I guess. Oh, hello again. It's Mia, isn't it? How's the treasure hunting progressing? I'm busy investigating these ruins, but I seem to have hit something of a dead end.
By the way...
Now, was there something you wanted? Yeah, I want to mess with your whole, like, political power sphere and all that. I see. So you're trying to get your hands on the map of the Ancient One's lair. You're hoping that I'll be able to get Captain Levanter to hand it over.
However...
Well, I admire your gumption. As the leader of the treasure hunting expedition myself, can't be giving away maps willy-nilly.
Now then...
It so happens that I am currently investigating something called the Treasure of Treasures.
Treasure of treasures?
First I've heard of it.
Really?
You don't know about it? Well, I suppose it is very mysterious. It will appear when the 7 stones have been gathered, or so they say. Anyway, I'm afraid my investigations aren't going terribly well. I was rather hoping you could come to my aid. What do you mean you're hoping I would come to your aid? You didn't even remember my name. Like, that's a lie. Help me find out more about the Treasure of Treasures, and I'll have a word with Captain Levanter about the map. A fair deal, wouldn't you say? After all, I'm sure you want to learn more about it too, don't you? Sure, okay. I had a feeling you'd say that.
Now then...
Before we do anything else, I've got a little issue with this monument I'd like you to help me with. It's got some runes carved into it, but there's a crucial part missing, so I can't work out what it says. I looked into the matter and was shocked to discover that a monstrous miscreant had vandalized it. Now, the only monster that's capable of such a thing around these parts is the Tanzanite. He must have bludgeoned the monument and then made off with a piece of it. Would you be so good as to track the Tanzanite down, give him a jolly good smiting, and recover the monument fragment? Tanzanites are not the commonest of monsters, as their gem-like name might suggest. Just keep an eye out for purple armor, though, and you won't go far wrong. I imagine the troublemaker's in hiding now. You may want to descend those stairs and take a peek in the nearby caves.
The leg.
I'll stay here and try to decipher the rest of the message. Okay. Guess we're making our way deeper and deeper into the Snatterhorn. Oh. Nice ruby enemy.
Are you sure you want to fight that?
Oh, or do they actually try to run as well? Am I going to be able to actually damage him when he's trying to run away? I just assumed they didn't, because the first one I fought actually tried to fight. Yep. Oh, that did like no damage as well. That's a bummer. Yeah, just the first one we came across in the dunes, the Ruby Golem, just was like, yeah, cool, man, let's fight. Let's throw down. Oh, well. It is what it is. Gosh, this Snatterhorn area is a bit bigger than I thought it was. I would have thought there was a whole lot of nothing here, to be perfectly honest. But it's about right for,
How'd you like this?
there we go. About right for a starter area, usually in these kind of games. Feels at the start like there's nothing here, and then you go back and you're like, wait, what? Okay, is there a way into this cave around here? What am I looking at the map? Yeah, I may have to go around. What's this? Oh, right. Something treasure map. Something treasure hunter. Something X marks the spot kind of thing. Yeah. That whole deal. May as well take these dudes down. Part of the entire reason we're doing this quest as opposed to the other one is we kind of need to fight enemies. Oh my freaking Christ. Like, so if you're not a freaking heathen like myself, all of these enemies like noises are super annoying. I find them hilarious because I like just this level of annoyance. But holy Christ almighty, is the robot dudes like voice clips a lot more annoying than any other mod we've had. Holy
Is this thing?
gosh dang. What are you doing, buddy? Like, what is he on about?
Hey, it's close.
Like, oh my gosh. It feels like I'm dealing with a dude that was in the voice recording booth, and they're like, yeah, do robot noises. Like, what kind of robot noises? Like, just do whatever. And he was like, oh, heck yeah, man. And just went to town. Like, oh my gosh, you should not have told him to do whatever kind of thing. Yeah, probably over here. Having so much fun just making random noises. It's great. Like, I just imagine this voice actor dude like in a frickin' cardboard box style robot costume with these kind of noises. It's that bad. It's so beautiful. And they're just constantly going off too. Like, how did they greenlight this stuff? I love it. Is this canonically how all the mech enemies just sound in the games? Because please, yes. What luck, a portal leading to a treasure dungeon has appeared. Alright. I apparently can't do that in battle. Which means you guys have to stop going on killing sprees. Okay, cool, yeah, there's...
How'd you like this? Now's my...
Ooh, that was lucky. It's 100% just a crit right there, but yeah, that was really lucky.
Take this.
Gosh dang, yo. There we go. Okay, like, guys, I get it, there's enemies. Can you stop? Like, just... Like, so murderous and just everything you guys do. Like, seriously. Like, you are the group of people that, like, people cross the street to avoid, basically. And then you cross the street too, like, what, you want to throw down, man? You want to throw down? Saw you avoiding me. Like, no, I just didn't want to... Yeah, I saw you avoiding me, man. You're just freaking hilarious.
Take this.
Oh my gosh. This stupid robot. I need to talk about something else. I can't keep being flabbergasted by the voice lines for this thing. As beautiful as they are, I gotta frickin' like legit move on, man. Hashtag rude. It'd probably be smart to take out the king slime first. Actually, like, if these kids can get some crits in, they're pretty decent. I'm curious how this game determines critical damage. Like, I'm assuming it's a modifier or like a multiplier, but like, just to what degree is all. Then again, I just looked above my character portrait and it's like, oh, you guys are like buffing me hardcore, aren't you? Actually, let's just do this. Get all these dudes out. Oh, goodness me, oh my. Ooh. Level up. And probably a lot of money with that. How much would it? Yeah, we're good. This room alone was worth about 150,000 with those 2 gold golems and 2 gold little dragonling things. Yeah, yep, we're good with money now. Ooh, Gigantes. Have we seen the saber cats? I don't think we have. Fancy. Yeah, gotta dodge through them, man. Dark Souls logic, you know how it is. Yeah, that crit damage is nice. Oh yeah, actually, like... Can the freaking kids actually do decent damage? Wait, what? Wait, what? If I just go all in on freaking agility on these kids, can I actually do decent damage? Is that what you're telling me? Because I'm all for that. Anyways, Gigantes is down. I yearn for the Gigantes I had to give up. Alrighty, what are we looking at?
Is that it?
Treasure and a Dune Stalker medal. Okay. Get it, got it good. So since there's like medals for monsters, and like the higher rank ones increase the effectiveness of their traits, does that mean, say, if I got like a top rank medal of let's say the robot dude I just got, I'm pretty certain that medal was a Dune Stalker and we have a Dune Stalker. So if we got a top rank medal of that dude, would it raise all his traits / abilities? Because it's specifically a medal like him. So it's like the meta actually just giving them a bunch of high rank medals of themselves. That's all I'm asking. There we go. Don't want to leave behind my weird springy sword I just got in that dungeon. It's a weird springy sword. Alrighty. Let's start making our way forward, leftward, whatever direction word. There we go. Getting some levels, getting some monies, making progress, having a giant cat leap on our faces. You know, usual nonsense. Having a robot just do a weird, like... Every time it makes that weird, like, noise, it reminds me of Galaxy Quest. I feel like there's some stupid side character that makes a noise like that in Galaxy Quest. But I can't remember because I haven't watched Galaxy Quest in, like... a decade to 2 decades. I'm gonna say like over 2 decades, actually. I remember my brothers and I used to own a VHS of it. And, yeah, my brother had a VHS player in his, like, little CRT TV. It was, like, built in. And, Galaxy Quest was the VHS that got stuck in the player when the player gave out. Which is just upsetting because that's a great comedy movie. Those of you that don't know, it's a spoof of like Star Trek kind of stuff, as well as oh gosh, what is it called? There's an old IP that I think actually just got another resurgence, like Lost in Space or something like that. It's a spoof of Star Trek and like that old IP, and the IP is it's like a family that's lost in space. It's a full family kind of thing.
We're being targeted.
Ooh, got 10 balloons. Good stuff. Okay, this dude should be hiding somewhere around here, possibly in a cave. Let's get rid of some enemies so I can actually look around. All fancy. Like, are these just giant scales? Okay, yeah. I mean, I know we're like supposedly on the decomposing bodies of giant dragons, but it's nice to see giant scales. Kind of reminds me of the ending of Dragon Quest Builders 2. I need to play more of that game. I finally like I basically rushed the ending of like the last 2 zones of Dragon Quest Builders 2 because like I played it, get a majority of the plot nonsense, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna take a break, and that break ended up being like 3 years. But I rushed through the ending after picking it back up, and I was like, yeah, this game's awesome. And now that I did that, I can finally yeah, it's
Awaiting instructions.
somewhere in this area. Now that I finally did that, I can finally play the game by, you know, having unlocked all these like new ways to build stuff.
Engaged.
Because those of you that don't know, Dragon Quest Builders 2 is just RPG Minecraft, like actual like JRPG plotline Minecraft. It's got like block building nonsense. It's a lot of fun. They're great games for what they are. Don't start with 2 because you won't be able to go back to 1. It's my only caveat. Because 2 makes so many quality of life features and just plays better in my opinion. But yeah, we should be able to get back up if we go down here, so this is fine. Nope. Not over here. Through here? Gosh. Apparently not. Would need sneak through there, which is annoying. I don't think they'd have a plot
Hang is nearby.
legit like thing hidden behind sneak specifically, I want to say. It might be. But it would feel weird if it was. That's all I'm saying. How close are we to where the heck we... Oh, okay, so that's the elevator. Okay, yeah, sure. It looks like it would be through there. It feels weird for you to need sneak to get through there. That's all I'm saying. It's a forte that you usually don't need to use. And I'm gonna give this game some shade if legit it makes you have to use that one forte that's really not super useful in 99% of scenarios, and you really wouldn't usually want on your party because they felt like it needed to finally be useful at some point. That feels like them kind of forcing a thing. Not for nothing. I'm not seeing any other place it could be. Huh.
Awaiting instructions.
Anyways, Dragon Quest Builders 2. Oh, treasure. Oh, okay. Seems you can't open it right now. Perhaps you should leave it and come back later. What? Oh, okay. Sure. I'm certain someday I'll be able to open treasure chests as a kid who hunts treasure and opens treasure chests all the time. I just don't know how to be cool enough to do it just yet. Gosh dang, it's so stupid. Why the heck can't I open it? It's not like it's locked and I need the specific key kind of thing. It's like, no, you'll probably be able to open this later. Just come back later. It's what? What?
Take this!
Anyways, Dragon Quest Builders 2 is a lot of fun as a, do this. Minecraft style building game. Because you work also with NPCs to build housing and stuff for them, as opposed to weird meta things you do in Minecraft for villagers. You know the gist of what the heck you do with Minecraft villagers, man. It's creepy, guys. I don't play Minecraft, but I've seen people play Minecraft vaguely recently. Y'all creepy. Regenerice. Restores HP over time. Where's this?
Chance. Now's my chance. Ha, ha, ha.
Okay. Oh, whatever. Know what I see? Pretty certain that's a metal slime right there.
Awaiting instructions.
Now's my chance.
There we go. Hecky to the surprised it didn't level up from that, but still worth it. Apparently metal slimes just spawn right here because that's where the last one spawned too. Okay, so if it's not up around, is around the other way, or am I 100% gonna have to go back and just get a sneak thing? I'm gonna have to go back. I'm just gonna go buy the other MacGuffin piece, man. 100%. Like, it feels like you'd enter from down here. It really does. Hello, Muddy Hand. Gosh dang. Beautiful, beautiful monsters. Anyways, yeah, I'm fairly unknowledgeable about Minecraft as a whole nowadays. I played it during, like, alpha, whatever. Last time I
Keen on joining the gang?
truly played Minecraft was when dungeons were first introduced, and I'm certain there's probably a different type of dungeon now. Because by dungeons, I mean just random mossy cobblestone rooms underground kind of thing. Like when that was introduced, that's when I played. Okay, like seriously, there's gotta be something. And that something is honestly probably just... Yeah, I think I need sneak. That's upsetting, but it is what it is. Oh well.
Off to the base it goes.
Unless this is the opposite end of that sneak thing, then... Like... It probably is the opposite end, but there might be a midpoint? Is this area above or below? Okay, considering this is the roof bit, I think this is actually above us right now. If we were to look up. Yeah. Okay. Alrighty, I guess we're gonna head out and come back with a freaking sneak-based mod. Is what it is. What it is kind of annoying. But ah well. Because that looks like a cave we could enter, I guess. I guess it fits. Whatever. Anyways, yeah. Like a dungeon with mossy cobblestone, and it had a monster spawner in it. Ooh, fancy. And treasure chest with items? Yeah, that was the last time I played Minecraft. Astounding, I know. I'm certain if I loaded up Minecraft, I'd walk for like 2 feet and be like, what the heck is anything right now? I should probably do that sometime. But as opposed to Minecraft, I latched onto Dragon Quest Builders because, well, it's handled well. And that's not me saying Minecraft isn't handled well. I'm saying it's, well, it started as an indie game, and when I played it, it was missing a good deal of quality of life features. Maybe it has those now, maybe it doesn't. But Dragon Quest Builders having like a proper plot and storyline to get you invested, as well as reasoning for you to wanna build, as well as to plot reasons to teach you how to build certain things, is kind of nice. It's very RPG progression. And then you add the fact, like, yeah, there are actual NPCs that have quests and stuff, and it's like, oh, this NPC wants like this kind of like building setup, and so it teaches you like, yeah, if you place this sort of stuff in this manner, it turns this spot into this building.
Get that treasure appraised?
And it just feels a bit more properly handled for that kind of game. Whereas I'm not saying you need that for that kind of game to go well. I know Minecraft is a sandbox. It's always been meant to be a sandbox. And you're literally digging around to get the materials to build what you want in a sandbox. But I like a bit more structure to a sandbox. Occasionally.
We're back.
Like, yeah, you give me fun tools to mess around in a sandbox. That's nice, but I'm going to get bored with it. Give me progression and things to work towards with that sandbox to try and do various things to unlock new things in that sandbox. I'm going to be more invested into it. That's all I'm saying. Oh, what do we got here?
Bad at all.
Fairy foil. A slender sword forged by fairies and infused with their heartfelt hope for peace.
First
And by
class,
peace, they meant
suppose.
war, I guess? Why would you make a weapon and say it's like, we're hoping for peace, but we do have this sword. Whatever. A hunting weapon that has been modified for Mortal Kombat. Boomerang. Thing's so stupid.
I've never seen one of those before.
Dream Blade. A coiled foil that sends assailants to sleep with a single swish.
All right.
Spirit Crown. A leafy wreath offered annually to the spirits during village festivities.
Not bad at all.
Ceremonial offering. A gruesome gift, once used to summon a demon from the dark side. Oh, okay. I really need to pay attention to these treasure forecast things. Ooh, someone in the gang's been polishing the troves on the plinths. You mean my slime jewel? My beautiful slime jewel.
Wow.
Oh, heck yeah, it's worth 5 million now.
Careful. They're here for our treasure.
Oy vey. Okay. But hey, if I take care of
The
this,
treasure forecast has changed.
my slime jewel will be worth more. I am seriously curious. Can you play this game with only the slime jewel? Like, how much can you raise the worth of a single treasure? And can it be technically the equivalent of ranking up to however high of a rank you need to finish this game? As far as I'm aware, at least rank 10. Which would be, can we make the slime jewel worth more than, gosh, what is it? Rank 9's 160 million.
Your dagger gauge is full.
So can we make the slime jewel probably worth 250 million? Probably 300 million by itself? And obviously you'd have to hold off on getting any of the, let's just do this. Get out of here, guys. But you'd have to hold off from getting any of the MacGuffins or doing any of the side quests because those are treasures that add to your worth as well. So just curious and thoughts and curious. Wrecking enemies, you know how it is.
Woohoo!
I feel like there's a whole like rogues gallery of other like treasure hunters that we're not meeting. And I feel like they're all like as defined characters as like Mogsworth and his crew, Silverbones and his crew, and the Sylvanians. Like, I'm certain there's a Robin Hood monster that's rocking the Merry Men and all that. It just, I don't think we're ever going to meet them because they're just a random like side enemy faction that you can't fully delve into, kind of, sort of.
I have something new to.
Alrighty. Potential recruits, yada yada. Ooh,
Some applications came in.
2 rainbow ones. They want some items I've come across before, so Should be able to get blockers items. That's good to know. Don't think I need anything else here.
Anything else?
No, I just said I don't need anything else. Thanks for not listening. Thanks. Bye. Okay, reorganize party. Let's see here. Who am I getting rid of? Probably you for...
Fantastic.
There we go.
What is it?
And good to go. Get it, got it, good. We can stop off over yonder. Pick up that, one MacGuffin that's super expensive, which was in, what, the Wingswept Moors? Yeah, Mount Greywing. That would be 4 MacGuffins, yeah?
Let's go find some treasure.
Then we're working on the 5th MacGuffin. Then we need to get to rank 10. And if it's working the same way as the other unlocks we're going, that would be the 6th and 7th MacGuffins. Because every time you
Wingbridge Station.
unlock a new basement floor, it's like, hey, here's a MacGuffin you can go for right now, and here's a dungeon in order to go for more MacGuffins later. So, yeah, I think... I don't know how close we are to finishing the game, but I think we're starting to get there. Probably past the halfway point. Gosh, I hope we're past the halfway point. Alright, it only comes out at night. Thought it was night, but apparently it's probably morning. See here, till evening.
Time for a quick nap.
I would hope we're past the halfway point. At least when it comes to episodes, we're... You know, man? Hello?
Oh,
There we go.
anything catch your eye?
Look, I was planning for this series to be 20 episodes tops, and I know we're past 10 something. Don't know which one we're on. We're probably on, what, 13-ish? Got the Emerald Wing. Hooray! We did a thing!
Well spotted.
That is indeed the Emerald Wing. You've clearly got quite the eye for treasure. In fact, I have a feeling that you've got what it takes to find all of the 7 stones and get to La Isla Dorada. That means my work here is done, and just as well as I'm feeling ever so sleepy.
Get away.
Am I right in thinking that Mr. Stevenson has already kicked the bucket? I was hoping never to see him again, but I rather fear a reunion will be unavoidable.
One last thing.
Now let me give you one piece of advice before I go. Don't get too greedy, you hear? Else you'll end up like me.
Bye.
Oh, goodbye. Oh, he ascended. I think that's the nicest thing we've done in this game. Emerald Wing, a strange stone in the shape of a wing. It seems to possess a protective power that is both compassionate and unflappable. You guys' puns, always so on point. Let's see here. So yeah, I think hopefully this episode will get the 5th MacGuffin. As for other things, I think we should go here. Collect the quest reward, actually. We're probably going to have to get a MacGuffin piece from here as the 6th, I'm going to say. 'Cause I don't think we've gotten one from this area yet.
Swishmelt Lakeside. Swishmelt Lakeside.
When we do that, we'll probably teleport to the last area, finish Merrill's. Oh gosh, I just skipped dialogue. It was something about Mr. Stevenson, I'm sorry. He was a wonderful person, you know. He built the entire company, the entire railway no less, from scratch. I know, it seems too much for one man, does it not? Building a rail network that traverses every island? Well, I'm sure he'd be the first to admit that he had some assistance. In fact, rumor has it that he had the backing of a mighty golden sovereign. He's another one whose whereabouts are, alas, unknown. He and Mr. Stevenson went missing at the same time as it happens. Shortly after La Isla Dorada. I keep wanting to call it like La Isla Dorada. Whatever. It's an El Dorado knockoff. Island of Gold. That's what it is. Whereas El Dorado, I think, is Land of Gold. I don't know. The Gold? What does Dorado mean? I wouldn't frickin' know. I wouldn't. And how would you know? I mean, Spanish Inquisition came and destroyed like 99% of all Mayan writings. And only kept like 2 writings ever. Because they thought it was blasphemous for this culture that had one of the most in-depth agriculture systems to have a different religion. Oh my gosh, yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, let's talk about that after this. Anyway, it does not pay to dwell on such melancholy stories. This is a time for celebration. Here's the reward I promised you. I hope it does not disappoint. He accepts the reward from Mr. Victor.
Look!
Got a Mr. Houston statue? That's funny. A statue of the conductor, chief engineer and de facto chairman of the Trans-Draconic Railway Company, Mr. Houston. Really restorative rice balls recipe. A recipe for a dish that greatly increases the restorative effect of healing performed on the consumer. Okay. Same description we just read. Same description. And with that, all the stations in the hinterquarters are operational once more. Now, you are no doubt aware that there are stations on other islands which are still not operational. Fortunately, I am certain that you have the metal required to do the necessary. Indeed, I expect nothing less. Okay, appreciate it. And I guess at this point, let's go back to the Snatterhorn. But yeah, so the Mayans, right? Basically wiped out by the Spanish Inquisition. Cool. And all their writings destroyed. Cool. And we have nothing to base their entire culture on except the 2 writings we have. That one bishop of the Inquisition did not burn. Cool, right? Anyways, from what we know, they had one of the most in-depth and amazing agriculture systems ever, and we cannot recreate it. Cool, right? It's kind of like Roman concrete. Is it Roman concrete or is it Greek concrete? I think it's Roman because of the Roman Empire. But yeah, we can't recreate that. And you're probably thinking like, we got concrete. We can totally recreate that. And it's like, yes, no. We can make concrete. We just can't make concrete as good as the Romans did. And that's upsetting because we should be well past the point of the type of concrete the Romans did, you know, around 2 millennia later. You know, we should have made a bit of progress, not regressed. But hey, that's what happens when a lot of information is lost. Like burning down the Library of Alexandria that had a majority of information on everything at the time. You know, just when that happens, you tend to lose some information about really important, useful things, you know? Just kind of happens. Just a bit of spilled milk right there. Just a bit of spilled milk. All right, let's get under here. Okay, so yeah, this doesn't lead anywhere. Well then. What happens if I'm still under here? Well, okay. Gotta let me stay here until I leave one way or another.
I have a dark secret. secret.
Okay, then. So how do we get in here?
I've been to hell and back. Oh, I got something.
Definitely gotta be somewhere. Like, even if it's not in this mud pit, there's gotta be some way around.
Be kept in
I don't think it was up top. We looked around everywhere up top. I guess I'm just gonna start wandering. And, guess just call that good. Yeah, just wander around a bit. Let my mons, I don't know, get EXP for me. Is it all the way downriver?
What's inside?
Well, there's a treasure chest. Sizz bomb formula. That's useful. If I got around to crafting. Definitely useful there. Let's see here. Okay.
Hey, it's close.
Alrighty. Let's see here. Anything over here? No, I'm pretty certain I'm like on the edge.
Inside.
Sizz bomb. Cool, cool.
It's close.
Yeah, I don't know where the heck I could get into that cave for the dude. It's kind of obvious he's in a cave. It's just like,
Hey,
yeah, but how? Also, can we just take a moment and really appreciate the fact, like, looking off the edge of these maps, you can see the other maps? Like, I pointed that kind of thing out in Dread Delusion, but Dread Delusion was really easily able to do it because, hey, Dread Delusion's graphics are PS1 level, basically. So they don't need to worry about draw distances whatsoever. Meanwhile, this game's on modern hardware.
ooh.
And I'm playing on the Switch, and yeah, we can just see the other areas. It adds a lot of grandeur. It's nice. Okay. Gosh dang. Like, yeah, I really confused on how to get to where the heck we need to be going. That's something obvious, like right here, is it? I can only blame myself, but
To hell and back.
I've always been kind of stupid, so I hope you guys will forgive me in this one instance. Or should I say every instance, because this is pretty common. I do this a lot. Yeah, I do this a lot.
Woohoo!
Ah, well. Let's get this going. Get this random dude taken care of and actually progress with the plot nonsense. Ooh, monument fragments. A chunk of stone that a cheeky monster chipped off a tablet in Lick Splittle Glade. It is engraved with writing that no one knows how to read. Okay. Cool. Is this a... Oh, it's actually just crouched down one.
Treasure.
Okay. Yeah, I think... Let's just head on back. Like, yeah, I know there's treasure everywhere, and honestly, I should. I know.
Hey, it's close. Where could that be?
I really do know. Because it's gonna be the next thing we need to work towards. And oh my gosh, why is all of your guys' eyesight like this? Why is it like
I'd
this?
rather be kept in the
Oh gosh, it's like... It's like looking at the same picture before it's been properly processed in a red room. Gosh, am I remembering that right?
It's gotta be worth a
How-
fortune.
Like, how did you used to have to handle old, like, what are the words I'm looking for? Just old camera films and stuff. Like in was it in a dark room? Was there another exit to this? The heck? Why am I like this? Where even am I at this point? Why did I just suck at freaking finding things? Usually what I'm good at. Hashtag rude. Actually, like, man, dude. Hashtag rude.
Take this.
You may be the Orc King, but I'm King of the Mountain, and you cannot come up here. This is within my kingdom. And, yeah, get out of here, man. Anyways, but, like, I used to treat old Polaroid film and stuff in order for the film to develop.
This thing.
I feel like I just said a bunch of words that a lot of, like, younger kids are not going to comprehend what the heck I'm talking about. I really do. The heck does this lead? Christ. Oh, wait. Am I where I think I am? Is this right outside the, pirate place we woke up in? I think this is where we had the, tutorial fight.
Looks valuable.
100%. I think this is where the, tutorial fight was. And up there is, yep, the, pirate base. Okay, yeah, cool. Cool. Is that Mogsworth? Is he stuck outside? Is that Mogsworth? No, it's just a random dude. What's up, loser? Hello, I'm Atla. Atla? Is it Atta or Atla? Atla. I'm a member of the Sylphanian expedition. I've been told to keep an eye on these pirates. They don't look like they're up to anything, though, I must say.
Okay.
Anyway, were you looking for a lift somewhere? I'd be happy if I can help. I don't need a lift. Appreciate it. Oh, okay. No problem. Just let me know if you need a lift in the future.
It's close.
Okay, so there's a fast travel system to here, the Sylphanian base, as well as a... Gosh, what, dude, come on, guys. What? Come on. It's freaking hilarious, but come on. Yeah, I'll just wander around, I guess. Is it up top? What? Who the heck buries their treasure on top of a tent? Well, apparently pirates do. Whatever. 'Cause there's another treasure chest right there.
What is this thing?
But apparently, ooh, a splish pellet. Apparently there's a fast travel to here, the Sylphanian camp, as well as, up to the actual fast travel point. Good to know. Also, I find it kind of funny that these dudes are just perfectly fine with me. Just walking in and kind of stealing their treasure and everything. Zero care in the world. Is it another one on top of a tent?
You can
Like,
do it.
dude,
Where
am I-
can you be?
what am I looking at here for a treasure? Oh, it's inside the tent. Okay. At least that one makes a bit more sense. Oh, there was something I wanted to actually talk about, though. So,
Whoa.
the,
Ooh.
white lich dude that sold us the MacGuffin piece mentioned not to get super into super greedy or anything because we might become an undead like him and kind of stuck here forever, which ooh, spooky scary. But I think that's an overarching trend in the Dragon Quest series. Like, there is a really... There's a lot of various entries that are just, hey, so,
Yeah.
let's try to make our way up this way. I think this will be probably quicker. Dude. Do the thingy thing. The thing that things. There's a lot of, like, undead pirates in the series. And I don't know who on the team just loves undead pirates. And I'm going to guess it was partially Akira Toriyama. Because in Dragon Ball, there's... It's not exactly an undead pirate, but it's a pirate robot, like a uber killing machine style, with the skull of one of the skeletons from Dragon Quest and Dragon Ball. It's a cool enemy type. I miss Dragon Ball. It's so better than Dragon Ball Z and everything else that came after. I'm certain that's going to piss people off when I say that. But it had proper stakes and whimsy and joy and everything, and it wasn't just a constant power skill nonsense. Like, anytime you hear people complain about Dragon Ball Z in any way, shape, or form, none of that is an issue in regular Dragon Ball. It's hilarious. Oh, you're back. You've recovered the monument fragment, I trust? You had the fragment to Princess Anemone? Yeah, sure. Mia hands the monument fragment to Princess Anemone.
Thank you.
Ever so much. Now at last I can read what it says on the stone. Alright, here it goes.
So that's what it says.
The Cloud Compass. When the dragon's souls are born again, those who can sail the skies will be shown the way to the Golden Isle.
The cloud compass, eh?
That's not a word I'm familiar with.
Oh?
Hold on. The look on your face suggests that you've heard it before. That's... There's always one character. There's always one character that's able to read in between the lines. Gosh dang it. You'll have to tell me all you know, but first I'd better read on. Oh, fiddlesticks. I've hit some difficult runes I need to look up. But I lent my lexicon to some members of my party and forgot to ask for it back. Won't be able to make any more progress without it. I don't suppose you'd be able to come to the rescue again, would you? All I need you to do is find the folks I lent my dictionary to and bring it back to me. I sent them to the train stations of the Hinterquarters on a fact-finding mission, so they'll still be there, I should imagine. You're a man and a woman by the name of Sirocco and Zephyr. Zephyr? Whatever. Okay, cool. I was honestly hoping to be done with this bit and possibly get the next MacGuffin this episode, but doesn't look like it's happening.
Scanning.
Is what it is.
I've been to hell.
Sometimes just play out that way. At least we got a good bit of like leveling and stuff in, as well as a good bit of treasure hunting in. Is what it is. But yeah, undead pirates and stuff are just super common in the series. Like, weirdly super common. And yeah, I know the whole ghost ship trope is a thing, and it's an enjoyable trope. But there's someone on this team, like I said, that's just super obsessed with the trope.
In the shadows.
Actually, this is kind of like a weird leap in logic, but hey, the entire point of a Let's Play is to have somebody just kind of talk and word vomit. So keep going with the leaps in logic. So, if you're on the internet a few decades back, probably 2 decades or so, I'm going to say. Maybe it was earlier than that, like 1 decade back.
Engaged.
Whatever. There was this stupid, like, pirates versus ninjas, like, argument that people were always arguing for some reason. Because some people liked pirates more and some people liked ninjas. And so on and so forth.
That treasure appraised?
So with that in mind, is there anything like the ninja equivalent of ghost pirates? Like Ninja 1.5 Supernatural Edition? I'm just curious. Because I honestly can't think of anything. Oh. Game freeze? What are we doing? I feel like the loading screens for coming back to home base are getting longer and longer. Of like, not loading screen, but just like black. Just a black screen.
What is it?
And I'm just curious if that's an actual issue or if I'm just being crazy. And is that a freaking gachapon of Dragon Quest stuff?
One of those.
Oh my gosh, I want it. Capsule dispenser. Has anyone made one of these IRL? Is this a piece of merch I can get? Oh my gosh, I want this. It's awesome. Turn the handle of this marvelous machine to receive a capsule containing an eraser. Which one will you get? Oh, it just got erasers. This is 100% like candy shop in Japan stuff. This is awesome.
I've never seen
Photo of a cocky lad. How do you know who this dude's from? Like, a photograph of a man who looks like he likes long lions. I don't even know which character this is. Is he from Dragon Quest Swords? Do you guys remember Dragon Quest Swords? I want to play that sometime. I do own it. I just don't like the Wii. I don't like the Wiimote or anything around it. Robe of Serenity. It's kind of like the touchscreen on any system with a touchscreen. I think it just kind of ruins the gameplay. A robe that provides protection for its wearer when they least expect it.
All right.
Dry Gigatini? Dry Gigatini. Okay. This delicious cocktail is a local specialty of Tryon Gully and sells for a very reasonable 9 gold coins a cup. Okay. So I can get this for 9 gold coins, but I can sell it for 135,000 gold coins? Sounds like profit.
I've never seen one of those before.
I too haven't seen such horrible rags before. A crude cut of leftover cotton, knotted to hang about one's neck. Provides meager protection, but it's better than nothing. I like the stupid jingle.
One of those.
Black Mar statue. A statue of a mighty monster of mysterious provenance.
I've never seen one of
Photo of a dubious fellow. What's with these photos? What game are these dudes from? A photograph of a man whose soothing words can lull anyone into a false sense of security. What game are these dudes from? I don't recognize them whatsoever. Like, I know I'm not the most knowledgeable about Dragon Quest. Like, out of the 3 main series I love to death, I think I'm probably the most knowledgeable.
those.
Could be better, Gage. That's from Dragon Quest like Monsters. But I'm the most knowledgeable about Elder Scrolls. But I feel like I know a decent amount about Dragon Quest. What the heck? An instrument which indicates how likely one is to befriend monsters. Nothing is guaranteed, however, even when the gauge is full. Yeah, kinda, sorta. I don't know. As I said earlier in one of the episodes, I've scouted something with like, I want to say 1% or less than 1% before. It's pure luck. It's a decent way of monster collecting. It just has its caveats because you'll come across things like metal slimes which just have absurd physical defense, and it's like, that dude's nigh impossible to scout. And it doesn't help the fact that they run away regularly, so it's really hard to scout them. Mia has some special treasure that hasn't been appraised. Let's see if we can finally get over that rank 8 to rank 9 hurdle. Okay.
I've never seen one of those before.
21 million, I should say. A strange stone in the shape of a wing. It seems to possess a protective power that is both compassionate and unflappable. Oh, Mr. Houston.
First time I've seen one of those.
A statue of the conductor, chief engineer and de facto chairman of the Trans-Draconic Railway Company, Mr. Houston.
Eyes on the prize.
Okay, so we did finally make it to rank 9. Took a while, but
Good show.
yeah, finally did it. That freaking bottleneck just
The gang's
Christ.
went up again.
Number of treasure troves 5 and treasure value bonus plus 25%. Okay, so it's about the same amount we had to increase it last time. It's a bit more, but 75 million, it's doable. Yep, it's doable. Oh, we get a cutscene? Tired after all their adventuring, Mia and the others take a break at the campfire.
So,
Chest of Friends really have grown beyond all recognition since we first started out. But we still got a long way to go before we reach the top of the treasure hunting tree. Like, not for nothing, you two, but are you like the reincarnation of the giant dragons we're on? Something big lore thing that, Lady was talking about just a bit ago. Is that you guys? Incidentally, I do hope you haven't forgotten about the search for the 7 stones. It's all I've been doing recently. Hey, listen. Dude, don't do your Navi impression. Don't. You said that you two were junior gods, right? If that's true, then how come you don't look, a little more divine? Stop right there. Before you jump to any conclusions based on our appearance, you should know that we don't really look like this.
You're right.
We just borrowed our current appearance from some creatures we happened to find back home. We're not allowed to show you what we really look like, you see? Or what we're really capable of. That seems like a whole lot of just excuses and excuses, man. And that's a shame, because I think we look rather fetching. You? Fetching? I suppose if big burly brutes are your cup of tea.
Hey!
Boy, we came out of the same egg, you remember? Oh, like a giant dragon egg that we're on? Be quiet. We're not supposed to talk about that. Now that's enough shit chat for today, don't you think? We'd better get a good night's sleep ahead of tomorrow's adventures. Okay. Sorry, you two. I'd dearly love to show you my true appearance, but seems it's not the time. Orca's face reveal when. Like, seriously, man, when's your face reveal?
The treasure here has changed.
I have something new to
Okay. Let's see here. Anything decent? Actually, no.
for the candidates.
You did not say there were any new. Stop that nonsense. Huh. Wait till morning and, yeah, I may as well switch out the shadow for the saber cat. Should I? Should I, though? Like, yeah, the saber cat I can run around on. It's just... I'm not going to keep remembering to do that, and I feel like the shadow has a better move pool. It's also a higher level, so... I guess we'll stick around with Umbra. Anyways, guys, it's been an episode,
Where are you
and
treasure hunting today?
I hope we'll make some more progress next episode. But until then, I'll talk to you guys later in another episode of Dragon Quest Treasures. And ciao!